welcome to March's edition of Sendit Sessions, and a massive thanks to you guys because this month is a banger. We have got action from all around the globe: the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Caribbean. We've got warm weather, we've got cold weather, we've got bloody freezing weather, we've got massive waves, small waves, even got some action from a car park. Yes, it is an absolute beauty, so brilliant. Right, where are we kicking off? We're going to kick off in Tarifa because Miguel Chapuis has a new sponsor and he's been scoring it.
Hey guys, it's Miguel here. We're in Tarifa, we're in full winter mode, and I'm here to talk to you about a session I had in start of January.
If I had to use makeup, I would make up my mind. You got lips, you got cheekbone, baby, but your brain is so hard to find.
It was a session in a spot that's further north from Tarifa, like 1 hour drive, and it was just epic.
Yeah, you got legs, you got cheekbone, baby, but your brain is so hard to find. You're stupid.
I first knew about the spot when Alex Mussolini came to Tarifa in 2021. He talked me about this spot that could work with a good groundswell. So yeah, this time there was a really good forecast, a 2-day forecast showing up. I hung up to my friend Lucas if he wanted to join for a quick strike mission, and he agreed to come. I think it was one of the best decisions he could make because we really scored 2 epic days.
If I had to use makeup, yeah, I would make up my mind. Yeah, you got lips, you got cheekbone, baby, but your brain is so hard to find. I said, if I had to use makeup, I would make up my mind.
We sailed for 2.5 hours in midday. Then we rested a little bit, but we decided to stay around the spot and try to score the evening session. The wind definitely dropped, but there was still some really nice waves up there. It was pretty tricky to get in the wave, but we still managed to get some really nice rides. Been non-stop conditions at home. We've had a really good run of port tack down the line days, and it suddenly changed to starboard tack, side onshore, fun, bump and jump. So I cannot complain about the conditions we've had. It's been one of the best seasons I can remember. And right now I'm heading to Chile for the stop of the PWA IWT. So I'm really looking forward to it.
So there we go, Tarifa on fire. Miguel Chapuis bringing over Lucas Meldrum, and it does look like Miguel is settling into them new sails pretty nicely. And what a great warm-up for Chile, which is coming up in about a week's time. But we're going to go somewhere different next. Yeah, we're going to go to the northern part of Europe. The real northern part. It's pretty cold, yes, Estonia, and we're going to check out Urmas.
Hello and greetings from North Europe, from Estonia. It's a little bit rainy out here, so it seems the spring is finally coming, but the winter season has been pretty long for 5 months now. It's really hard to get on the sea. Either the sea is frozen, especially during December, January, when we have -degrees and a lot of snow as well. And the first footage is actually me windsurfing in ice, yeah, in ice, in December, just before Christmas. So it was a bit hassle to get in because the wind was pretty strong and it was blowing these ice blocks to the shore, and I couldn't get past to it, so I needed to find an easier way into the water where there were fewer blocks. But eventually I got there, so I got my session in. The second option, what you can do is you spend some money and fly somewhere where it's really warm. And from Europe, there are a few places where you can go. We have been to Egypt, but this year we went to Gran Canaria because I have heard that there is a lot of wind there, and that's what we were after. So we spent 2 weeks there, but what happened was there was not so much wind. The wind was not strong, but on that particular day when we were able to get on the water, we got as big sails as we could. So I was using 8.5 and a bigger board, and I was even a bit overpowered, so which was fine. I hope you like the videos, and I'm really looking forward to the spring, because then we can get on the water here without freezing. So that's nice. All right, bye.
Yeah, you can see why you might have booked a ticket over to Gran Canaria. That place looks freezing in the winter. Impressive stuff, Hermas, impressive stuff. Although there is a top tip, you know, winter in the Canaries is not the windy period. As you come up into the spring and the summer, obviously that's when there's definitely more guaranteed wind. In the winter, better to look at a forecast before you book your ticket. But still, at least the sun was shining. Right, next up, another place where the sun is definitely shining, the Caribbean, and we're going to go and check out Morgan Nuro, who has left Maui and he's over there having a bit of a look around.
What is up, everyone? So I spent a large portion of this past winter over in Guadeloupe. My girlfriend Coco spends half the year there, so good reason to go and visit. I went last year, I went for a month, and this year I went for a little over 2 months. That was really cool. Guadeloupe is not as windy as it is here at home. I'm usually on 5.0, 5.3 with my big board. You get really good at using a big gear. But what it does have, which I like a lot and I think is really cool, is the ability to sail port tack and starboard tack. The spots are really close to each other. You can sail them. You can sail both tacks on the same day if you want. And Guadeloupe just has a ton of different conditions depending on the wind direction, which is really cool. We went over to St. Bart. Our friend Vincent just invited us last minute and we flew over. The plane ride is really short. It's like St. Bart is like 15 minutes away by plane, so that was just very fun. I'd obviously heard of St. Bart before, but didn't necessarily think of windsurfing when I thought of St. Bart's. Spent 4 or 5 days there. We sailed almost every day, but we got one really good day, which is fun but difficult to film and just super gusty, pretty gnarly wind, honestly. But this day was really fun. We saw a spot called Tortue. Basically had this island off the main island, and the swell is it's a really unique spot. You can actually, it's the only spot in the world I think I've been where you can right away, starboard tack, side off, sail across, jump port tack, ride a wave port tack, straight on shore port tack, sail back, jump starboard tack. So, never seen that before. But basically this island and the swell just wraps around it and meets on the other side, and it basically just like the waves run into each other. So you get this kind of unique backwashy thing going on. But if you stick next to the island, you get a really smooth wave, and if the wind is nice and side off, which is what we got the day that we filmed, you get some really, really fun waves. And plus the backdrop is absolutely amazing. So me and Titoon had a blast. We had no idea what to expect, and I think we scored. It wasn't huge, but just super fun, and we were really happy to have gone, obviously. So yeah, just had a ton of fun.
Cool to see Morgan hooking up with Anton Martin, going on a little bit of a strike mission. Caribbean, we don't really see much action from over there, and there's some definitely cool spots by the looks of it. So hopefully we'll see more of that action, especially when the drone comes out. You know, it just gives us access to all these places, and you just see the scenic setup, you know, let alone the waves, just the landscape around there looks so good. So cheers for that, boys. Really interesting to see. And we're going to change the landscapes from the Caribbean to a car park in the Netherlands.
Hello Ben, you asked for some clips and talks about stuff that get you stoked. So normally I'm a wave sailor, go out in the water 20 knots and above. But yeah, sometimes you have these really lovely days, sun is out, but there's just only 8 knots of wind or something like that. And me and my buddy, we thought like, hey, how can we use that? I mean, we can go into a sailing boat, of course, or have a beer on the terrace, but you know what? You can also buy a skateboard, a longboard, and then stick a sail on it and have a really lot of fun. Requires only very little wind and you get rolling really smoothly. Just find a nice parking spot with a nice, you know, flat tarmac, not too many pebbles or stones or cracks, or even better maybe concrete. And yeah, fun from the trunk. You just, you know, park your car, open the trunk, you rig the sail, and off you go. You go rolling around, and it's really easy to do some 360s. But also duck jibing, and yeah, just rolling around and avoiding some, you know, other cars and obstacles. I mean, the tarmac is really hard, and just don't mind the gear, jump off the board and run a little bit. When you go from the office to home, it only, you know, you can have like 20-minute fun. You just park your car, rig it, go roll around, de-rig, and just continue your way home, and you tell the missus there was some traffic jam or what.
Yeah, there you go, a little bit different, but I tell you what, light winds, I don't know if you haven't done a bit of skateboard windsurfing, it's super fun. But top tip, make sure you've got an old boom, because it will get absolutely trashed. An old sail as well. But yeah, really a lot of fun. Talking of a lot of fun, have you ever windsurfed in a snowstorm? No? Well, I'll tell you what, this next bloke has over to Jeff in Canada.
Hey guys, I'm JF. Last Sunday we went windsurfing. It was a storm day. 50 centimeters of snow fell during the day last Sunday. That was quite intense. It was wet snow. Pierre wanted to go snowboarding, but I told him I was going windsurfing. I think he called me 3 times. Are you really going? Yes, I'm going. And I ended up meeting him on the spot. And when he showed up, he said, "Oh, we cannot see anything. I'm not going." So I decided to go. Honestly, it was really nice. Strong winds, trio day was great. We had fun, and Pierre ended up showing up with some goggles. He said it was amazing. I couldn't see anything, but honestly, I would do it again. It was super fun. I just want to say, Alfie and Ben, thank you so much for the Windsurfing.TV project. We watch you all the time, and we really enjoy it. So I hope to ski, I hope to windsurf with you soon. Take care, bye.
Jeff, you are hardcore, mate. Windsurf with you one day? Definitely. But can we go somewhere warmer, please? That looked absolutely crazy. I mean, all the way out there on a 3-meter sail, you couldn't quite get the scope of how windy it is, but he was on a 3-meter sail. You crazy boy, Jeff, you crazy boy. Love it, I fucking love it. So yeah, Jeff over in Canada. Next up, where are we going? Well, I think last, but by no means least, we are going over to New Caledonia, catching up with Antoine Albert. He has just scored an absolutely monster wave session.
Let's talk about this big day we get early March. When we arrived at the harbor to launch the boat on the water, the wind was just not here. It was glassy in the bay, and this was not a good sign. But anyway, we drove an hour to go there, so we were like, okay, let's try it, and hopefully the wind will pick up a little bit later. Just picked up, was around 10 to 12 knots. I was like, okay, just try and see, you know. So I rigged my 4.5 with my 70 liters, made it somehow to the peak. Was really like float and ride. My first wave was really nice, like super smooth, couple of turns, and then was on, and from there the wind picked up a little bit. Huge ones. The biggest I get was I did some straights, like going straight on them, because couldn't set the rail up because of the chop you get, and because of the speed of the wave. Like, it's hard to realize how fast we are going on these waves. It's something like you never experienced anywhere else. Maybe in Jaws, you know, but yeah, it's like the Pacific swell is so powerful at this size and so fast. So that's insane. everybody managed to get a bomb. Was plenty of big sets during the day. Johan, my friend Johan, as usual, he almost lost everything because he get caught inside with no wind on a massive one, let go all the gear and broke the base. So there was the rig not really floating, but like on between two waters, and the board was just gone. And luckily, Tito Galia, he has a jet ski, and we managed to do the safety and get everything together. Nobody lost anything. Me, I crashed one time, but didn't broke anything as well. So no gear broken, nobody injured. So all good. And yeah, it was a really fun and solid day. Like 3-hour sessions. So yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, there you go. That is absolutely massive, isn't it? That's giving Jaws a run for its money. What a great episode. Come on, you've got to say, well done to everyone who sent the clips in. And you guys at home can do that. Alfie edits the video. All you have to provide is the raw action footage and the talking to go with it, and he will edit together. So all that faff, that editing, that's the bit that takes the effort. Just the raw footage is easy. Come on, you know, you can see how it can work. I really like these Sendit sessions. We try and do them once a month, you know, 3 Sendit Sundays and then a Sendit sessions. And the Sendit sessions relies on you guys at home bringing us the story. It's warming up. You can see, actually, it doesn't even need to warm up. Some of those are just crazy. But for me, it's really great to get a snapshot of what is happening around the world and hear from the windsurfers around the world, not just the pros, you know. Really good to see. So massive thanks to you guys. Massive thanks to these legends. Beer Money, yes, you are helping support this channel that helps pay for Alfie to edit the videos and helps the whole thing carry on going. It really does make a difference. So like I said, massive thanks to new members and all the continuing members that go on, and also the brands that support the channel. Without you guys, this channel doesn't happen. And obviously we do have sponsors of Sendit Sessions. SavoneShop.com. Yes, they are helping bring these videos as well to you. So it is a combined effort from all of you. So massive thanks. Don't forget, send us your stuff. Alfie at Windsurfing.TV for Sendit Sessions. Sendit at Windsurfing.TV for Sendit Sunday. Easy. Have a good, I hope you've had a good weekend. Let's have a good week. I look forward to seeing you on the podcast or other videos on the channel. So until the next time, no matter where you are in the world, don't forget to Sendit.